guys ever leave your mom alone when she wants to use the litter box? So no, never. Never leave her alone. Leave her alone. Oh my goodness. Leave her alone. Hey, Connie. They were being crazy earlier and it's like they're back to it. You can't see anything with that light. They have been. I wasn't watching at home, but ever since we came in, they definitely have been. Don't knock the water over, guys. Your mom's just trying to drink. Are you saying you want some more now, Wilson? I don't know if you have the patience to slow down long enough to eat.
Peace, Dana. You guys still making trouble? Messes?
I think she just blew it up.
Good. It didn't smell any worse than you than it did before, though.
Well, it suddenly smelled worse to me, so. You peed and farted. Did you just hit your face on the thing? We need to pull this away. He jumped on it and like slammed his nose into the desk. Thing is so bright and out of focus right now, sorry.
Well, the sheriff's department's involved now. In Chippewa County.
That's good.
Some people don't need animals. Oh. Yesterday on the little fly strip, there was a big fly stuck on there, and now it's gone. I don't know if he shook himself loose or.
And this one?
Yeah. Why are you showing that? That's gross.
It is gross. They're little tiny bugs that come up here. They come up here even when we don't have
I
cats.
think I've discovered where they come in.
They
The
come
window is
in.
rotted right there on the inside. You can push down and there's a little gap that bugs can get in that
Okay.
corner.
They come in here regardless of whether there's cats in here or not. So we have a little bug strip. He was just saying that it had a gigantic fly stuck to it. Probably removed its own legs and got away.
It's gone now. But yeah, I woke up this morning and looked at Facebook and saw someone one of the yard sale groups trying to get rid of a dog that was just skin and bones, and I couldn't just sit there and take that. And the dog had obviously been not being fed.
What are you guys chewing on? Don't eat his flip flaps.
But now the sheriff's department's involved, so hopefully that will.
And the Humane Society too.
Well, they're the ones that contacted the sheriff's department.
So Humane Society to make sure the animals get taken care of, and the Sheriff's Department to make sure people are held accountable. Hopefully, in some way. I know there's a lot of different ideas about whether, you know, your dog should be inside or outside down here, and I disagree with a lot of those people, but I mean, there's no question as to whether you should feed your dog enough that you can't see its ribs and its hip bones. Like, that's obvious neglect. Excuse you. Is there someone trying to get in and see you guys? Who's out there?
I don't see anybody. Well, I guess I do.
Clara. Clara's peeping.
Yeah, I don't know why she wants to come in. She's not very nice to him either. She did her duty with her kittens, and she's done with kittens now.
Well, Stumpy warmed back up to the other kittens eventually. I'm sure Clara would too.
Maybe I should just start taking a couple of these guys and letting them run around in the main room with the others during the week.
Maybe so, or one or two in the other room with Doc and Clara. If you take Stella out of the mix, maybe there's a little less worry about anyone overreacting too much. We're so glad that she's coming out more. As soon as I say that, I sit down and spook her. If you watch the room cams, she's been laying in the hammock some, so that's good, right? When you see that tail wag, Lily does the same thing. It's genetic. It's genetic, huh?
What are you doing, Wilson?
I probably told you yesterday that we got Doc a bigger covered box. So now they have 3 boxes in here, which they definitely needed. You guys calming down now? We'll see. Percy. And Hank. That was a terrible throw. Don't knock the water over. Percy will not be moved. Look at that. That was a terrible
Are
effort.
you stuck? No.
Maybe.
No, he was doing the butt wiggle.
Yeah, I don't know if he can fit his lower body through though. He can get out, but I don't know if he can fit through. What are you doing?
Listen, why are you trying to climb the table legs? That's just inviting Stella over here. She's already taking a peek at it.
I feel like he wanted it up on a table, so I moved it over there, and then he was acting like he wanted it again, so there we go.
What are you doing, buddy? Lionel. Hey, Lionel. Hey, buddy. You look really fat laying that way, Lionel.
That picture you took of Hank made him look fat, even though he's not. Or he was like sprawled out. His head was like the farthest thing away.
Hey, Doc. What are you doing? Are you going to pick a fight?
He's gonna go boop Zelda on the head, even though there's plenty of toys for him to play
Zelda
with.
just runs right past him like, whatever, dude.
She didn't notice he came in. She was distracted with her toys.
I think Stella noticed. Didn't you, girl? I'll come sit with you. How about that? Yeah, I'll come sit with you.
Uh-oh, he's right there by you. Oh, sorry, Wilson.
You guys ate most of it. I still can't get Lionel to eat again. He ate it breakfast and dinner that one day. He's never touched it since.
Well, it is everyone's least favorite type of food. Maybe he'll eat canned food eventually. Adult varieties. Oh, give him a boop. Or her, that was Zelda. What are you booping in there?
He's in the window.
Oh, he's booping at Hank.
Look at that. I got a low bite. That's a first. Yeah, that's a first.
What's she doing, Doc?
Oh, there's one of those little flies in here that hasn't found the sticky strip yet. I wish I could figure out a way to keep them away from that bottom corner of the window and stick it right there. Catch them as they come in.
Mm.
I guess we need to see about getting that fixed. You see all the wood on around it on the outside? It's all
Yeah.
rotted.
You pointed it out before.
So I guess they're gonna have to pull that trim off and repair it from the inside.
Old wood. And we're on the 3rd floor, so kind of hard to get to from the outside.
Are you gonna clean that up, Stella? Not much there. She could add.
Hey, Suzanne.
Stella.
Why are you sniffing all the boxes, Doc?
Stella.
He's just figuring it out. He hasn't been too mean to anybody yet, so. I'll just, oh, come on, Lionel. I'll just let him do what he wants to do. Play, Lionel. Who's growling? Guess who? And Percy is in the litter box because that's what he does. Doc, be nice to him. Percy just likes to sit in the litter box. He keeps telling you he's not afraid. So we're still working on everyone being friends. I don't think they're mortal enemies anymore, but definitely not best buds yet. Why do you guys have to play in the litter box? Come on. Come on, get out of the litter box. That's so gross. Stop doing that. Whatever. I can't stop you, I guess. What you doing?
Nothing.
Ignoring me and your cats.
I was sitting with Stella and she saw food.
Buddy. Let's be nice. Percy just wants to play with you. Zelda's taking a nap.
What you doing, Stella?
I'm trying to take a nap now, too. Why would you want to take a nap on there? You should jump in the hammock or something.
Your free lap, I'll be here. No. Clip that soon.
What's that?
String for that little jiggly ball. Oh. Buddy. Oh, there you go. He says no naps for me right now.
What are you guys doing? Yeah, he seems to be doing better, I think. I don't know. He's not growling right now, which is an improvement. And Percy's not afraid. You're not afraid of anything, are you, bud?
Oh. Getting froggy over there now.
Lighting is bad because of the window there. I feel like that's more playful than mad. Like I said, he's not growling right now.
Looks that way. What you doing, Doc? Yeah, that's not angry. I don't think he does that when he's angry.
I guess since he's in here right now, we won't spend more than a few minutes out in the other room with Lily and Stumpy and Clara.
Maybe he just worn himself out because he was running around and being nuts with Clara.
Mm.
You be nice to her.
He always wants to boop her in the head. Now he's booping them in the head. Zelda still is the only unfixed one since we need to schedule that this week, probably.
Yeah, I said yesterday I'd get it done this week. I think I'm gonna stick with my original plan as to the reason why I didn't do it this week. We had so much going on, but I wanna do it midweek and just leave her out in the main room during the day so she didn't have to sit in the bathroom by herself 2 whole days.
Yeah.
She can sleep in there at night, but she won't have to be in there during the day. Which means I'm gonna set the Thunderdome back up.
Easy enough.
Yeah, easier than putting it back in the
Yeah.
carrying thing.
Yeah. It's like folding a map. There's only one right way to do it. And
Yeah, I'd say folding a map is easier.
Are you sleepy, Percy? What you doing, Wilson? Want some legs? No. Thank you. That's still you in there, Lionel. Ah! Oh, Doc, we were just talking so nice about you. You walked up and booped him in the face.
No, he's not growling. Being extra evil today.
Yeah, it was totally unprovoked. Just walks up and boops him in the face. And Lionel's out. You missed your windows? And you have to stay in that room by yourself? Well,
He gets windows all day.
I mean, one overnight.
I think he's trying to play with them. Finally. Are you trying to play Doc? And there must be a half dozen funerals going on today. It's the second one since we've been here.
Hmm. The ones that go by here go to the big cemetery over
I
there.
don't know. I'm not sure.
There's a really big cemetery downtown. Not right near here, but
Okay.
closer to where I work. Across town.
Where Hank Williams is buried.
Mm-hmm. This guy's namesake. We have taken the wand toy out a couple of times, but since Doc is so possessive about it, he was one of the ones that would grab it and growl about it already. We didn't know if it was a good idea when we were still trying to get everyone to like each other, since he can be so mean about it.
Hey, Doc. Hank says I'm not bothered by him anymore.
We also gave them treats one day, and that did not go great either, since he's a little bit growly about food sometimes. He doesn't do that as much as he used to. I mean, obviously there's not other siblings around, but he used to growl at the dry food when other siblings tried to eat it alongside him.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
You are just so handsome, Hank. I love his markings. Of all the tabbies we've had and the tabbies I had growing up, he's the first classic tabby that I've had. Yeah, ours at home that don't get along super well, that we have to keep separated.
There's only one or two that don't get along.
Yeah, the two that don't get along together. If we have treats or if we have laser pointer or whatever, then they'll play and be distracted enough that they don't have a huge fight. But just about any other time.
They wouldn't dock that time.
We spooked him. You spooked Lionel.
Doc didn't retaliate though, that's good.
Yeah. Nobody can see you with the light behind you like that. But I guess we'll go.
Over there harassing Percy again.
I guess we'll go use the last 3 minutes to peek in on the adults out in the main room. Is he bothering you, Percy? Percy says, I was just sleeping. Why don't you sleep somewhere other than that? Why is that? That is a terrible, uncomfortable place to sleep. Why don't you sleep in the hammock? Maybe. Probably jump down as soon as I leave. All right, adult ladies. Where are you guys at? Here's one. Hey, Stumpy. Stumpy who runs away from me most of the time. You liked me last year when you saw me more often. And then there were no kittens. And you didn't see me for months at a time, and now we're not best buds anymore. Hey, Clara. I love her line down her belly. Boop. And I guess that means Lily is hiding somewhere, probably in the room that Doc and Clara go in. And then she gets mad when you try and kick her out. We brought the cave out here so she can sleep in that out here, since she likes it more than Doc does at this point. You in here, Lily? Sorry, I hit the Wi-Fi dead spot. I found her, though.
Started smacking her in the face, and she almost beat the crap out of him.
Why would you do that? She's way bigger than you. She's bigger than any of these other cats. I think you got too brave. I think you got too brave, bud. Lily is hiding in the new litter box.
Just laying in there.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's moved since I came out.
You ought to think still, we're not killing you, Doc.
Okay, she got out now. I don't know where she went.
Probably back there.
She was sitting in the box, though. Just see her little yellow eyes. If you don't want to come out, Lily, you're going to be stuck till tonight. Why would you try and beat up? No, that is my battery pack bag found on the table. Stole. Did she seem that mad about it?
Still?
Like mad enough to injure him?
She hissed at him, like, bowed up and swatted back at him.
You should know better than to mess with bigger cats than you.
He doesn't have any sense. He thinks he's bigger than everybody.
There's Lily. You like that tunnel too? Lily. And there she goes again. I guess we'll say we wrap it up for today then.
Football.
Yeah. That's what happens in the fall. Fall-ish.
Fall-ish, yeah. Still
Not technically fall.
Summertime yard work.
But we'll probably be back tonight to feed them, but not do another. Not do another close-up. If it's not us, it'll be his coworker.
You said you wanted to come back.
I mean, it's up to you if you don't think we have time, if you want to ask. Either way, someone will be up here to feed them again. And then we'll be back again to do this tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Connie. Thank you, Suzanne. Anyone else who happen to be in. See you tomorrow.